Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. I want to do just a general read to see where your energy is at. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you just rock with me and got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. If you guys see, I got a pretty sign. It says learn to love yourself. That is what the intentions of this channel is us learning to love ourselves through all adversity, through dealing with, I almost said F shit, but hold on. The cards fell exactly like this, but yeah, throughout all out adversity and dealing with the karmic people, karmic situations, and even sometimes reality, truthfully, respectfully, us being karmic, with karmic energies. And that only means that um, sometimes we are karmic to ourselves or we are codependent on others' energies, and therefore we become karmic to ourselves, so we become toxic to ourselves because we try to fix and help and do things like that. So look at the cards that come over. The Ace of Wands energy is courage, desire, and positivity, and the King of Wands energy is security, warmth, and strength. So this is what it says: a true leader who leads from the heart inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. Anybody that's in that energy that wants you to be secure, warmth, and to focus on your strengths is like what will make you have go after your desires, have be courageous and be positive in all situations, you know? And so when I say that, that's why I say to you guys have to focus on being that to yourselves and stop waiting on somebody to be it to you. Strength energy is here. Again, like I say, strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. So when you have clarity in regards to, being the, using your mind and just being like devil's advocate when it comes to why things are in limbo. Hang one here, hangman energy. But the hangman energy says when it feels like there's nothing you can do, let go of your resistance, embrace the state of pause, and try to see things in a new light. So that is what you're seeing. And that's where you're recognizing your strengths and trusting in yourself. Damn, I can't make this up. Did you see the cards fly? And that turns around and lets you know that you're having clarity because you've been overthinking. And the universe is letting you know that you're a badass. You're a badass being full of love, life, and possibilities through this deck. It says, may you find a path to be your best self. And so that is what I've been preaching this whole time. Learn to love yourself. Learn to be a better version of who you were before. And there was nothing wrong with who you were before. The thing is that you have to understand that given to situations wholeheartedly and holding on to memories that's causing you to be stagnant and not move forward. This is about love, romance, and nostalgia, And so if the energy of the love, the romance, and nostalgia is causing you to be stagnant or to be held back, is that true love? That's what you have to ask yourself, right? So asking yourself if this situation is true love, because remember, I always say to you, love is not a jealous love. And I say, and again, 1 Corinthians 13, when I say love is patient, out of the Bible, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, and always hopes, and always perseveres. So, my throat, it felt like I was about to cough. But I say that to say to you that if you are feeling some kind of way in regards to past love, is that really love? Or is that a lesson that you needed to learn? Or is it love learning a lesson of being unconditional and moving forward and loving that person for who they are and moving forward? Does that make sense? Even though you don't know how the situation is going to be, you've juggled it, and now you need balance because you're starting to give a jealous love and not give the perfect love that you gave in the beginning. And so that is what we're working on, and why we're working on these situations is so that we can have balance no matter the situation, right? So that we can have balance and do the work and plant the seed, because at some point we become codependent. Queen of Pentacles energy, which JDS Tarot, and I always speak his name because he was the one who he was one of the people who helped me understand who the Queen of Pentacles really is. She's a good person, a nurturing person, a loving person, but that nurturing, good, loving person can be toxic to herself when it comes to how she loves. Look, Ace of Cups energy, opportunities, great love, and joy. How she loves and how she wants to become harmonious, Four of Wands energy, is peace, happiness, and harmonious energy. It's all in regards to her cup of love and her being happy. Ten of Pentacles energy. But these are the ebb and flows of life when it comes to the Two of Cups energy. Two of Cups energy is love, friendship, and a connection, along with the Chariot energy, moving forward with confidence. So, again, when you're giving the love of a Queen of Pentacles, sometimes you can be toxic to yourself, and that is what you need to realize when it comes to holding on to the past and thinking about the future too much. So this is the past, and this is you actually, normally in the Seven of Cups energy, this is the Six of Cups, but this is you having memories here. So she is passing a memory on to the child right here, right? And it's the child who will have to start filling these cups up, and it can become toxic. It can become, a situation where she can manifest and do all these other things, have the money, the cup of love, and everything. But if this memory is too toxic and she's not able to trust into herself, then that shows you that, you'll be in limbo by not dealing with childhood trauma or just dealing with your feelings and why and how you got to this point, right? Does that make sense? And so that's kind of how I see that energy. It has nothing to do with this person's energy. Even though we feel like, why is this person doing me like this? No, why is the universe allowing this person to do you like this so that you can learn from this experience? Remember, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend. Every man is your teacher, and man or woman. So if somebody is teaching you a lesson because you're holding on to that energy, you seeing how these cards keep coming out? You're holding on to that energy of and not being able to manifest. See, the card comes out the same exact way that it did, the Ace of Wands, to not be able to manifest and to have the courage and the desire and be positive or manifest. The Magician energy, using knowledge to manifest change. This is why this energy is this way, because you have to understand that the past energy, oh yes, the past can hurt, Rafiki says, but you can either run from it or you can learn from it. The past, remember the Six of Cups energy, when the lady passed her the torch with a lot of sparkly things in there, which were memories, and, her holding on to or learning to hold on to those memories instead of understanding that Page of Wands energy, yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So enjoy not living in the past, understanding and learning from the past. Yes, the past can hurt, but you can either run from it or learn from it. And that's how you juggle your priorities and also the struggles and the ebb and flow of life. That's how you juggle that in order for you to, the unknown energy. You see, I shuffle these cards, right? The unknown energy, you juggle those in order for you to have your Nine of Pentacles energy. 9 years it could take you to get to this point to where you learn to be successful, experience great love and rewards by you understanding that you're using the knowledge to manifest change. So this is the same energy of the little girl here, but she has the wands, she has the cups, she has the pentacles, she has the swords, and she has her magician. She's able to manifest based upon having the courage and the desire and being positive about the ebb and flows of life, the things that she's been juggling, the unknown, in order to get to the rewards, because that energy could make you feel stagnant or feel like you're being backstabbed. But remember, no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. And so the person, place, things, or situation that came in your life was to teach you a lesson. So again, feeling backstabbed, feeling like there is, failure and a sudden ending, which is you having a realization of why. Again, that's what we're doing when it comes to finding liberation, seeking a way out, when it comes to heartbreak. And this is growth that you have to have in order to, again, you see the cards that keep showing their face, in order to have these opportunities, great love and joy. And that's the consequences of your actions are at hand. And now the Chariot shows its face and the Knight of Cups. So the Chariot is moving forward with confidence. The Knight of Cups energy is always follow your heart, because it'll never lead you astray. It knows things the mind can't explain. And the King of Wands energy, again, like I said, a true leader who leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. But now things come out with that same energy of you feeling backstabbed, feeling like a failure, and feeling like there has to be a sudden ending. You're saying that, go back to here, even though the Ten of Swords is making me feel this way, I realize that everything is fine. These are the ebb and flows of life. Even though it doesn't feel like it, I realize that everything is fine. And I have to look and be grateful for the lessons that the universe tells me. The Three of Wands energy says, there that is happiness, gratitude, and just finding peace in that situation, right? And so let me read the Three of Wands. I've never really read this one. Hold on, let me see. It says, be patient and trust that the actions that you have taken will produce results, and that is that. And so you're taking action because you're doing the work, and you're in your Drake energy. You only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love. There are burdens that will be there, but you have to know, make plans, still travel and seek new ideas in order to be victorious, to be successful, right? To receive the good news. And that is in regards to the Two of Cups energy, the love, the friendship, and the connection. Because the death energy says, listen, it says, embrace change and let go of what no longer serves us. See, we're always afraid to let go of the things that we feel like we need in our life. But the universe always tells you, and that's you learning that everything will be fine if you just learn to be victorious and to use the knowledge. And even though you don't know where you're going to be at, you can't hold on to the past. Yes. Oh, Rafiki says again, the past can hurt, but you either can run from it or learn from it. If you live in the past, it causes fear, and if you live in the future, it causes anxiety. But if you live in the present moment and learn from the things of the past, and also not worry about the future, the death energy says, embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end; it's a transformation that brings new beginning. And therefore, the Nine of Swords is you having anxiety, right? Not anxiety, stress, and feeling hopelessness. And that's what requires you to stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind and don't take shit from anyone. But first, when you keep going through all this anxiety and all of these other feelings, you have to go into hermit mode, retreating from distraction to determine your own truth. The distraction of a person, place, thing, or situation. And that's you having clarity again. And the star energy says no matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self-care. And at that same time, you've been in anxiety and you've been trying to sit back and just be patient when it comes to the things that you cannot change. The swords are, leaning down on her. And maybe if she makes one false move, they will not be good for her. But the hangman energy is here and it says, when it feels like there's nothing you can do, right? When it feels like there's nothing you can do. Hold on one second. I didn't even see the strength card under there. But it says when it feels like there's nothing you can do. Let go of your resistance. See, you're resting, waiting, things like that. Let go of your resistance. Embrace the state of pause and try to see things from a new light. And that's what you're doing. And you're finding people who complete you and not deplete you. And you're doing what makes your heart happy. You see this, the person is embracing their heart. You're doing what makes your heart happy. Yes, it could be a union. It could be love. Or it could be just, a connection or something you're passionate about, right? But this also reminds you of the struggle, but also lets you know that the Ace of Pentacles says the joy, the opportunities, all come with new beginnings. And that's when you have to understand that the King of Pentacles says there's no reward without risk. Create opportunities, don't be afraid to fail, and invest your time wisely. And the King of Swords says when faced with difficult situations, be impartial, carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind. The Nine of Cups energy lets you know that your rewards will be there. But again, if you are toxic to yourself, Queen of Pentacles energy, then it will take a little bit longer and you have to keep going back and forth with the ebb and flow of life until you learn balance. And that balance means you have to walk away from the things that no longer serve you, including the Emperor energy. Or this means to be the Emperor energy, be in the Emperor energy, have the power and the authority and the stability to make decisions to walk away with your head held high. And that's the completion that you have to have because you planted the seed here. You planted the seed and now you're waiting for it to grow, but you reached a plateau. You've been disconnected and bored at the same time because there's too much conflict in this situation. And the Emperor's energy lets me know that you don't see the beauty in yourself. Empress energy is that. You have to see the beauty in yourself and have clarity on why you want the Four of Wands energy, peace, happiness, and harmonious energy. And understand why you give to situations wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. And now you have to realize that taking a leap is for the Page of Cups energy, which is opportunity, invitation, and affection. And this is the Knight of Swords energy. Always follow your heart. It'll never lead you astray because it knows things the mind can't explain. And even though you have to limit and conserve the way you do things and secure the way you do things with your finances, your energy, and just the way you do things in general, because of the toxic energies, that is you changing your belief system and understanding back to these memories here, back to holding on to the past, the love, the nostalgia, right? The love, the nostalgia, and also, excuse me, the romance. You're holding on to these memories and you're filling your cups up with thoughts and imaginations, and you're taking that with you. And therefore, when you have to trust into yourselves, it's hard because here are the things that you want, that you filled your cup up with from the past, or reflecting on how you deal with the person or how you want a person to be. And at the same time, this person makes you lose the trust in yourself and makes you feel like there is, anxiety, and that you've been resting and that you've been patient and that you've been trying to relax in regards to waiting for this person to give you that. And so therefore, when it comes to the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups being here and you trusting in yourself, sometimes you have to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself in order to rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. And that's you setting boundaries, Nine of Wands energy, when it comes to you, the Queen of Wands, standing up and having confidence within yourself. And sometimes that takes for you to have to work on yourself. And those are the ebb and flows of life, the cycles that you have to go through in order to have your Ten of Pentacles energy. The Ten of Pentacles energy is carefree, harmonious energy, and happy love. But that you have, the universe is reminding you again, you are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, you may find a path to your best self. And that's what you always have to remember, and stop overthinking situations and learn and dealing with ego. And also know that a true leader, only love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. And that's you, the empathetic Queen of Cups energy, Cancer. And then you have to know that the Knight of Pentacles energy tells you you don't get the results without first, you can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. And you've done that. And now you have the insight and knowledge to know what causes you sadness. And this is insecurities. What makes you feel insecure? But now, guess what? When you get to that point of you trying to get it together, there's some kind of movement, there's some kind of communication, and there's some kind of travel. Either you traveling away from somebody or somebody traveling to you. But you have to understand that you have to be grateful and happy for these experiences, because you wouldn't be able to be defensive and to set these boundaries that you need and to be victorious and successful. And also High Priestess energy, something that can only be understood through experience in order for you to have your Ten of Cups energy. This is love, satisfaction, and harmonious energy. So this is the ebb and flows of life, and why you have to understand that this is lessons that you have to take in order for you to get to this point of strength, recognizing your strength. Strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. And it's not good to live in fear or to live in anxiety, the past and the present. It's good to live in the now and to understand why it's okay to be victorious. And you will be victorious if you just learn and recognize your strengths. This is from the Crystal deck. I'm going to go ahead and pull from it, but it came out. Yeah, the Larimar and the Peach Moonstone. This deals with your throat, third eye, and crown chakra. And the Peach Moonstone deals with your sacral and your crown chakra. The Larimar deals with it nurtures, it releases, and it soothes. And the Peach Moonstone is your femininity, your protection, and your comfort. Remember, your throat chakra is your ability to communicate, express yourself, and trust. Your third eye chakra is your intuition, right? Your perception and your understanding, And the crown chakra is your spirituality, your selflessness, and your belief system. Remember, you had to change your belief system in order to understand that everything is fine. Everything will be okay. But you have to look at things in a different light and stop seeing them as if you're being backstabbed. Does that make sense? So, hold on one second. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, back to, I was discussing the chakras. So the third eye chakra, again, what I was saying is that when it came to, you understanding that everything will be fine, instead of you like transmuting that energy, like, okay, yes, I feel like I've been betrayed. I feel like I've been backstabbed. I feel like I have to walk away and do things and learn to love myself, right? Unconditionally. And this is hard. But if you know that everything will be fine, you have to use your intuition and understand and change your belief system, and also be able to communicate and express yourself, but also at that same time, trust in this energy. Where is it at? I don't even know where it's at, but trust in the energy that everything will be fine no matter how many tower moments you have to have. And so that is where the crown chakra comes into place. But your sacral chakra is your emotions, your intimacy, and the confidence that you have to have in this situation and in yourself. You have to have the confidence in yourself no matter how many times you feel like this has happened to you. You have to have the confidence to say that everything is going to be okay. You just have to learn from these situations that you place yourself in. And it's not like you do it purposely, but you have to learn about that. That's your femininity, your protection, and your comfort levels, right? You got to know what red flags are and why they show their face and why you choose to ignore them. So that is what you're going to learn to love yourself about. Learn to love yourself about why you ignore the red flags instead of you walking away from them. And then when all of a sudden, because see, the people that are closer to you, you're done with them. But when it's somebody that comes into your life, you give them chance after chance after chance, and you got to realize why you do that. What part of your protection or comfort makes you be okay with people coming into your life and treating you, backstabbing you and stuff like that. But when your family or somebody really close to you does it, you give them, you don't give them as many chances. Does that make sense? Respectfully, it's not saying that, you know, it's just that it's the Queen of Pentacles energy. And even sometimes with the family, they do you wrong and you continuously allow them to do it, but you cut them off for a minute and then you let them come back in like nothing ever happened instead of you communicating why. So anyway, the Laramar says, I am calm and embrace change. I am calm and embrace change. So in a situation of this, you have to be calm and embrace change. The Peach Moonstone says, I am patient and accepting of myself and others. And see, normally we're accepting of others, but not of ourselves. And that's why when you learn to transmute that energy and to say everything is fine, you have to know that no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. And when you realize that this person, place, thing, or situation was put in your life to teach you a lesson, but also you have to know when those lessons have reached, just when you have to draw a line in the sand, if that makes sense. And so let's go ahead and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.